Thank you so much for coming tonight on a evening so close to the end of the school year. These kiddos have worked super, super hard on this production, and we're just really excited, as you can tell, to perform it for you tonight. So the play is called Joust. In your programs, there is a list of who's performing the lines and what the scenes are. And just sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
Once upon a medieval time, in a land far away, unless of course you're in England, then it's not so far away at all, there lived a mighty king who had a son by the name of Arthur. The king needed to hide and protect his son, so he gave him away to his mystical advisor, Merlin, that's me. And I, in turn, gave the king's son to serve the good knight, Sir Hector, as his loyal squire. Sir Hector and King Arthur lived in a place crowded with the most rowdy, bawdy, unruly, untidy, yet mighty medieval men.
You're awesome, you're daring, and you'll find
Very nice. You all know the King Arthur legend. If not, let me tell it to you.
Oh, Merlin, let us tell it. You go on for days.
Well, I guess that will be alright, but
It was the day of the big joust. All of the knights were gathered in the roped-off area with their armored horses and weapons, and attended by the young squires. Squires are young men, hope when they can be knights themselves. The squires do everything for the knights, including getting them ready for the joust.
remember, Arthur was the squire for Sir Hector.
Everyone is gathered for the biggest joust of the year.
It's like the World Series of all jousts.
The Stanley Cup! The Super Bowl!
The Olympics of the jousting world.
Enough already! Let's have a song! Now where was I? Oh yes, it was the squire's job to serve his knight. So what happens when the knight forgets his most important weapon?
The squire has to get it.
Sir Hector forgot his sword at home. Not good for a knight who's next at joust.
So Arthur takes off as fast as his squire legs will take him.
He runs to the streets of town past the castle mouth. Past the church and several fine dining establishments. By the time he reaches town square, he realizes he is only halfway home.
He knows he will not make it all the way home, grabs Sir Hector's sword, and make it back in time to the joust for Sir Hector to participate.
Now, this is where I have to remind you the legend of King Arthur. You will recall from your lessons that when the king, Arthur's father, died, there was no heir to the throne.
That'll teach him to give his son away.
So the royal court has a sword placed in a stone in the town square.
The Legend says whomever could pull the sword out of the stone may be the rightful heir to the throne.
They would become king.
I just said that.
It is in front of that sword-stabbed stone that Squire Arthur finds himself as he is racing home to retrieve Sir Hector's sword.
What you probably don't recall from this famous legend is only a few steps away from that stone was another rock.
And sticking out of that rock was something more beautiful and enticing than the former king's sword. And that's what caught Arthur's attention.
Two stones with each something interesting protruding from them. This one's obviously a sword and seems like the most logical choice, but this one's so colorful, full of many possibilities. I'm taking this one.
Does this sound at all familiar to you? Well, watch what happens next.
My lord, I have brought you the most colorful instrument I can find.
What? What is it?
I don't know, but isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful indeed, but what can it do? It is a strange tube that is sticking out of the stone in the town square. Everyone knows that whoever pulls it out is the rightful heir to the throne.
Meaning they would become king.
I just said that. Wait a minute. I thought that was the sword.
Duh, it works for both.
All hail the king! All hail King Arthur!
Wow, does this really mean I'm the new king?
You're it, your majesty. Now what will be your first decree?
You mean anything?
Sure, you're the king.
Well then, I decree that in this kingdom there will be no more use for weapons and any kind of weapon except for these colorful instruments.
What? You can't be serious!
I think that's a marvelous idea.
And until you knights get used to the idea, none of us damsels are going to be friendly to you at all.
Or wash your clothes, or cook your meals, or cheer your jousting.
King Arthur says no more swords.
And that's the way it's gonna be.
All hail the king!
Every man's a part of here. There's gonna be some change around here. If you want your dress restored, store your shield, put down your sword. Time to grow up, show your stuff. Living in peace is not so tough. That's the way it's gonna be. If you want some help from me, that's the way it's gonna be. Mark my words and you will see. That's the way it's gonna be.
Wait a minute, you mean after a long day of lording over the serfs, you're not going to have a hot meal waiting for me?
Not if you're lording with anything but that.
I'm going to have to wash my own clothes every year?
Or wear them dirty.
You mean I have to milk my own cow?
From now on, unless you pick up that boom whacker instead of a sword, if you want milk, you better get moving.
Boomboxer, that's a fantastic name.
Come on, we gotta get the sword out of here.
Here, let me try. I think I pulled something.
would all seem fine until rumor has it there's an attack coming from France.
Your Majesty, rumor has it there's an attack coming from France.
I just said that.
An attack from France? Oh no!
And all we have to fight with are these colorful boomwhackers.
Stop! Silence! We must keep sound heads or we will surely go down in defeat. But what are we to do?
I think we should sing a round.
What?
You know, rounds are good. Here, gather my round table and I'll show you what I mean. We're the knights of the round table. We are strong and we are able. There's no foe we cannot vanquish. We know with the might. Sing with me!
We're the knights of the round table. We are strong and we are able. There's no foe we cannot vanquish. We know right makes might.
Are we wimps or are we awesome?
Awesome!
Are we awesome or are we knights?
Awesome knights!
Then sing with me! Sing like the knights you are!
We're the knights of the round table. We are strong and we are able. There's no foe we cannot vanquish. We know right makes might. We're the knights of the round table. We are strong and we are able. There's no foe we cannot vanquish. We know right makes might. We're the knights of the round table. We are strong and we are able. There's no foe we cannot vanquish. We know right makes might. We're the knights of the round table. We are strong and we are able. There's no foe we cannot vanquish. We know right makes might. Might, might.
There, wasn't that nice?
Okay, Your Majesty, we're doing our best, but we still don't know what to do with these things.
There, wasn't that nice?
Okay, Your Majesty, we're doing our best, but we still don't know what to do with these things. I know, let's call the smartest advisors we know. They'll know what to do.
I naturally thought that he was referring to me, but as I stepped forward, I heard...
Yes, call them the court jesters. They always know what to do.
If you can get past their silly jokes and ridiculous songs.
Look, I see one now. A fool on the hill.
Not just one, but a whole cast of them.
What is news inside the court? You can't find a fool. Plastic sword. Play it well in school. Never go, never rule. They're nobody's fool. They're nobody's fool. Who you call a fool? They make you smile like fun. No exception to the rule. They think outside the box. Never know, never prove. They're nobody's fool. No, they're nobody's fool.
If you wondered about yourself, what kind of fool am I? Or why do fools fall in love? Did you ever wonder why? If you want to give yourself a silly little thrill, do your best with all the rest with the love on the hill.
They're nobody's fool. They're
Majesty, I hear you have a problem.
Yes, my friend, I have made the decision that we would be a peace-loving nation, and that if we turned our swords into boom whackers and did the right thing, that everything would be all right.
And we damsels are backing him up by not being nice to the knights until they go along with the king. And that's the way it's gonna be.
I think that sounds like a great idea.
The problem is the French are on their way to attack us, and I don't think they're going to be armed with only boom whackers.
It's all my fault. I truly believe that if we put away our weapons and did the right thing, that everything will turn out fine. And now I put my entire kingdom at risk.
soldiers landing on the shore of the kingdom.
The French are coming, the French are coming.
I just said that.
What are we to do? We're doomed.
What? Did you really arrive with those instruments and no weapons?
Oui, monsieur. There is one of these sticking out of a rock in the middle of Paris. Our ladies have insisted we turn our swords into one of these, or they will not be nice to us.
Or wash your clothes.
Or cook your meals.
Or What are you jousting?
I see you have your own problems to worry about.
They are powerful, though.
What are we gonna do now?
Think. I have to think.
And then something very special began to happen.
I know most of it. Yes, my countrymen, my friends, lend me your ears. This is what I was talking about. Music. Having right, being right. I knew that if we just tried a little harder, we could do it. See, we're doing it. We're making music. Listen. From this day forward, we will not forget the sound of this moment. When men and women put down their swords and shields and picked up somewhat musical instrument and sang, "Sing, people, sing!"
One by one, we're making music. One by one, we're making music. One by one, we're making music.
Your Majesty, I have terrible news. The men of Scotland are invaded from the north and are sure to overrun us all.
Okay, they're gonna stand there and smile for you, so this is a perfect photo op. Put your boom whacker down. Corbin.
Stand up, Lillian.
Okay, fourth graders, you may take a seat. Okay, you just have a couple more minutes. You can do it. Okay, I just wanted to say a final thank you so much. This has been such a fun play. I've wanted to do it for a long time. I got this job 3 years ago, and these guys were second graders, and I remember going home to my husband being like, whoa, these second graders, when they're older, are going to be really, really good. So as soon as they hit fourth grade, I was like, we're doing it. So they've put in, I mean, it's been a couple months of work that they've put in, but just the fact that they have memorized lines and can stand quietly for so long, there's instruments and parts, there's talking during the songs, there's a lot of complex pieces, and they did a fantastic job, and it just makes me so proud. So I wanted to say one more thing as I walk this way. Wanted to give some flowers to some special students. when I was in elementary school, I was telling my mom this on the phone yesterday. I said, there is absolutely no way I would have sang into a microphone. I don't know if I would do it now, to be honest with you, and I'm the music teacher. So I think the thing that makes me the most proud about these kids is that when I mentioned the audition process for the speaking and singing parts, I probably had like 85% of the kids say that they would be willing to do that. And to me, that is the best part of this, that they feel comfortable and supported in the classroom to take those risks, and that just makes it for me. So I wanted to say a special congratulations to the 3 that sang into the microphone tonight. That's a really big deal, and I'm really proud of you. So Riley, Brooke, and Wyatt will come up. Obviously, I could give flowers to every student on stage, but I just want to do something special to know that they did a great job and to help facilitate that in the future. So that was quick, it was fast. It's 6:32, you guys. So any last remarks, Mr. Cordell?
Sure.
Here we go.
We have these for Miss Marie for all the tremendous hard work you have done with these students.
Thank you. Stop before you make us both cry. Thanks. We hope you enjoyed it. There's nothing wrong with a program that goes faster than it's supposed to on a warm night, so that's an added bonus. But it was fun. When we did the dress rehearsal, we tried to make it work with some different things. This building has probably never had 6 wireless microphones, including 2 clip-ons, and the kids did a great job of managing all of that. So one last time, I want to thank our cast up here from long, long ago in England.